Hello guys, Calvin Short here, and today we're going to be talking about Jujutsu Infinite. This is a normal Jujutsu Infinite video. Now, a lot of Jujutsu Infinite videos have to tell you, the game is overpriced. The game is not worth anything. If someone offered you to play the game for free, you should kill them on sight just for the disrespect that they've given you. But I think I disagree. I think the game might be worth the dirty doubloons. And now, I've seen a lot of videos, but I think the best video I've seen that I disagree with the most, so the worst video, is from my boy TechyOP, the GOAT himself. Now, I was watching this video, I was like, I think I disagree. I think this kind of sucks. So, no hate to him, but I just disagreed a lot. I wanted to make this video, so I figured we're just going to respond to this guy's video. We're going to take a few of his points I think are very off base. I'm going to talk about a lot of the stuff that people just refuse to mention. So, if I help you guys change your opinion, you're like, no, Cabbage Lord, I'm going to go buy the game right now. First, you should send me that money on my Ko-Fi. But other than that, make sure to like, subscribe, and let's get into the video. So the first thing I want to mention, which a lot of people I have not seen talk about, is you're not really paying to play Jujutsu Infinite. You're paying to test the game. And when you're a tester, you get a lot of free stuff. You get a lot of free spins. You get a lot of free tester exclusive items. Well, you do have to grind for the tester exclusive items. They're just kind of annoying. They're kind of rare drops. But there's a lot of tester exclusive the owner has given so much free stuff. He's given 2,000 free spins. If we do some quick maths, like KSI, my favorite YouTuber of all time, is that equal to about 8,000 Robux, which would pretty much be $80. So if you're one of these people who we drop an order Robux in the game, like, I need to get the rare stuff in this game, I need to be the main character, I can't be no stupid, I can't have rare, I can't have a legendary, I need a special grade, I need a bomb, no, a Boki, then it's probably worth buying the game. Now, some people might try and counter this, be like, Average Word, you dumbass. Aren't they going to drop codes when the game is out? Which, there's probably going to be codes, but they're not going to be as generous as 400 spins and 3 hours of 2 times the XP. It's going to be like, guys, we hit 2 million concurrent players, put in the 2 million code, and you're going to get 25 spins and 15 minutes at 2 times the XP. Like, this guy's he's trying to make money. Like, that's why the game costs $30. Like, when you're playing the game, they're not really going to be giving out free spins like they're hotcakes, bro. They're not going to be giving it out like they're giving away, like, food stamps or something, bro. Like, this is going to be high value stuff. You're not going to be getting this stuff for free. They're probably going to drop a code every once in a while when they hit goals. Like, guys, please hit my Instagram and Twitter 32,000 likes and we'll get 10 spin code. Like, it's not going to be anything too crazy. And you do get some cool drip. And a lot of people will be like, dude, you're really going to pay you $30 for Jujutsu Infinite? And then they hop on Valorant and spend $25 for one skin. Like, okay, bro. Okay, dude. But let's start talking about some points against the game that TechyOP was bringing up in his video. So he spends the first few minutes cooking the progression of the game, which, it's fair. Like, the progression isn't the greatest, but I think it is better than every other, like, Roblox anime game, which is kind of sad. Like, you walk up to the mission board, grab the mission that you want to do, J, go there. Which they are constantly making updates to progression, trying to make it better, and they do plan on reworking it apparently, which they even done some updates a day, making it one of the most useless missions actually worth doing. But they are constantly doing stuff with the game, and he's also cooking the fact that some skills cost 2.5 million cash, which if he only uses the special grade stuff. If you use anything else, you'd see that that's only the special grade stuff. If you're using a legendary, the most expensive skill is like 200k. If you're using a rare, the most expensive skill is like 80k, which they do that to balance the game, which he later talks about in the video that the game isn't very balanced because you can spam first grade stuff, but we'll get into that in a second. Now, people have been bringing up the point, dude, Toji's Heavenly Restriction costs 1,800 Robux, $20. This is ridiculous. This is obscene. This is messed up. And now, me personally, game is game. Like, I really don't know what to say. Like, would I rather it be obtainable? Yeah, probably. But they gotta make their money somehow. I'd rather, and it's like, I just don't really care that much. But I see, it is like I don't know if I'd say it's a good point, because a lot of games on Roblox do that, but maybe, like, to have skills, like, certain shit they have to pay for. Light ball, but maybe that shouldn't be the case. Maybe that is a pain. But it's not like you're paying $30 to play the game and that's a feature. You're paying $30 to play the game early and get tester benefits, which I feel like is kind of ignored. Like, if it was like the game just drops right now, it's like 3k Robux to access the game, and then there's game passes like this on top of it, I would say, okay, that's stupid. It's a major issue. But you're kind of playing to play the game early. The Roblox game is game. Like, they're gonna try and screw you over the best they can and trying to get money out of the players. That's just, game is game. I don't really know what to say. Like, it is fair. If you don't like it, that's fair. Now, he talks about the mastery system being, like, really bad, which at first I wasn't the biggest fan. There's probably a better way, which the better way is having the skills money locked, which are also a thing. So I don't really like how there's two different systems of locking how you get skills. But he like acts like it's impossible. It takes like 1,000 hours to get your like skills up, which is like not really the case. Like the game gives you 2 times mastery like modifiers for free while you're playing. Like you just like sometimes you get this whole food item that like temporarily give you 2 times mastery. And once you're at the level where you can beat bosses, which is like level 100, which you get that very quickly, like probably less than an hour, you can like kill the boss and you get an option to choose. I want to put a bunch of mastery EXP into this specific thing, so we even have to use the moves for it. Like it's so key. Like I feel like you didn't really play the game that much. Like you just played like the PvP arena or whatever, where you just get all the stuff for free. That's just me. You know, it's just something really weird. He's like, it's a good premium payout for the devs, but it's not good for gameplay. Which of all to say, why didn't he just say they're fucking greedy when he was talking about the $1,800 game pass, like, or the item notifier? Like that shit is like low key kind of weird, but it's a good payout for them. But why would they? Yeah, I'm the developer of Jujutsu Infinite. I'm just gonna make the game systems really shit so people are playing it for a long time. Like, really? You really think this is what they're on? I feel like they're low-key beyond that. Yeah, I feel like they're not thinking on that low of a level. That's just me, though. So now he gets into, oh, the progression isn't very good again, which, you know, that's fair. Like, it's not the greatest thing in the world. I'm not the biggest fan. Then he says something I have a big issue with. He's like, who knows if they're gonna remove your stats on release? Which it probably will, pretty much making all your grinding pointless. It's like if I said, TechyOP, he could be like biased against the devs making this video, which he probably is, so he's a piece of shit. It's like, yo, you can't go from, we don't know this is gonna happen to, it's probably gonna happen, so that's a bad thing. Which, I did a little digging, which I don't blame TechyOP for not doing the digging, because not everyone can be a 1,000 IQ L level detective like I am. And if you scroll up in the announcements a little bit, you can see the owner saying, like, yeah, you're probably going to keep most of your shit on release. You probably just, might be some slight stat loss, which I don't know exactly what that could be. Because if they rework the stat system, maybe, you might lose some stuff. Which it is always possible that they could just lie and they wipe you anyways. Which it seems more likely to be the case that they're probably not going to do that. They're probably just going to let people keep their stats because they probably don't care that much. That's just me, though. So later on in the video, like a minute later, he starts making an argument that the game is very unbalanced due to the fact, so you default sort of 2 slots for curse innate techniques and character abilities, and you can buy 2 more. Now, I bought the 2 more as someone who bangs out the actual game, who doesn't like sit in the PvP arena, because I have no friends to PvP with. The 4th one's a waste of fucking money, because you only have room for 8 skills, and buying the 4th one, you just don't have any room for all those skills. Now, buying the 3rd one can be really goated for certain like types of setups. Now, he's saying, oh, if you have like 4 special grade abilities, you're just gonna be spamming all your moves and be overpowered. Not really the case. Like a lot of the moves in the game have cooldowns, and low-key, the base skills in the game, like your taijutsu and your curse shit, do a lot of damage. Like there's like shit there that does comparable damage to high tier special grade curses. And there's also some rares I would say have a lot better skills than some of the special grades. Like Rika, I think is really bad as a special grade. Well, I think it's not the greatest. Like, I think the legendaries are better than Rika. I think there's probably at least a rare that's better than Rika. Rika is kind of mid. Rika probably has a domain expansion because they are a special grade, but I don't think I've seen it. These aren't really that good. They have like one OP move, which I haven't tested on an actual person, so I don't know if you can just jump out of it. And even like Gojo Infinite, I think is kind of mid. And also the game balances itself. Say you have 4 special grade abilities, right? To get all the moves, as this guy said earlier, you're gonna need like millions of dollars. But if you just get rares and legendaries, you're only need like a few $100,000 at most, and you'll get all your skills. So the game kind of balances itself as like, okay, buddy, you want to go around using 4 special grade abilities? That's gonna be like $32 million in grinding. Good luck, pal. So I think the game balances itself pretty well that way, but I haven't really PvP'd in the actual game that much. Just I've only been fighting NPCs because I got no one to fight me. Your contour, Bert, on official challenge right here, bitch. I know you're dodging your contour, but yeah, I think it's pretty balanced. He makes another point about the combat where domains are kind of overpowered, which, true. Like the simple domain kind of counters some of the effects a little bit, but it's like, if they just knock you out, like the curse tendrils bring you out to have any like AoE moves, you're kind of screwed. And I'm 99% sure if you simple domain inside someone's domain, even if I enter your simple domain, I think I'm still getting the damage buffs from my domain shit. So I can still just beat the fuck out of you anyways. And the simple domain is very small. The simple domain should scale with like technique or something. It should be able to become way bigger. That would be kind of cool. But he's low-key spinning. Like when your domain ends, you do lose all your cursor energy and get stunned on the ground for a little bit. So you can't get a free combo. So if you can survive, there is counterplay, but game is game. No, I think I'm gonna end the video here. No hate to TechyOP, but I think he's just wrong about you're not paying $30 to play Jujutsu Infinite. You're playing to get access to all the epic tester stuff. So I think the game, if you like having an advantage, if you want to feel cool when the game finally comes out, have your funny little title, your drip, you're gonna be way stronger than everyone for the first like 2 days. I say get it. If you're like scrounging around for coins off the floor, change at the couch, making deals with your local mafia, trying to get $30 to play the game, I would say calm down. It's not that deep. The game's not that amazing. You don't got to do all that. Just wait for it to come out. CABBAGZ gang out.